look out my window.
Hello traders, this is Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. It is the last day of the month, June 30th, Wednesday, and this is the Daily Report. Forex Gold is currently trading at 1242.23. It has had a high today of approximately 1248.70 and a low of 1233.90. Now, we did place a limit order to buy Forex Gold at 1229 yesterday. So it did come about $3 to $4 shy of our attempted entry price. And what I'm finding interesting right now in Forex Gold is that for the first time in a while, we are actually forming a defined base within Forex Gold, with a high and a low, or a support and resistance level, an area in which we need to see it break through. The second thing that I'm finding very, very interesting is within that defined range or band, we have gotten what I call a doji cluster. We have, for the second day in the row, this highly defined trading range with the open very, very near to the low. And if you look back, we have a couple of days prior to that where we have very, very small bodied candles with longer ranges. So we have these long-legged doji types. So within the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trading days, we have seen 4 doji-like candles. That is showing me that the market is absolutely consolidating here at this point, and it is absolutely forming a base. Now, traders, I believe that we are still fundamentally as well as technically poised for more upside activity within the gold market. On Friday, we do have a jobs report coming out where it is expected that we will have lost, or there will be a decline of 100,000 non-farm payroll jobs. That's significant. We had some data that suggested yesterday that China itself, in terms of its economic growth, was slowing. And realize, most importantly, when we speak about China, we are speaking about the global economy. Because as China being the largest exporter to the world, and specifically to the United States, less demand for their goods is a significant statement in terms of an overall economic statement, and less demand would indicate a potential slowdown in the global economy. Now, according to Bloomberg today, it showed that U.S. hired fewer workers in June than forecast, according to private payroll data. It went on to say that another report showed business activity expanded at a slower pace than May. And we have seen gold forming this base. However, it has been moving higher. So traders, what are my recommendations? I am looking to re-enter the market from the long side, but I am looking to re-enter on a dip or a small correction within the market. When we look at this trading range, we have had these lows right to 1224 has been a low, and then 1226 right in here. Of course, yesterday's low was, let's call it 1234. It was 1233.90. So that I believe that there are these rounds of profit taking that should position us a little better. In terms of a stop, my recommendation is going to be placing it below 1220, which is this low here, so at around 1218 on a protective stop. Now, for those of you who are trading Forex, one of the best strategies is to place a limit order on an if-then, meaning if the market fills the limit order, then the stop goes into place as a good till canceled. And let me show you the easiest way to place that order. Now, from the Forex Trader Pro account, what you can do, what I recommend, the way that I place it, is you can right-click on the daily chart. This is the gold spread against the US dollar. When we right click it, you'll get this small window that will come up and you will put new order. Once the new order comes into place, you see that you have your product, meaning gold, and the type you'll first of all want it to be a if then order. So this will bring up two boxes, our initial buy and the price that we're looking to buy it at, and then our stop that we're looking to place. So you'll simply keep it at buy, the number of positions that you want. For this example, we're just going to set it at 1 so I can show you how. A limit order, we are going to look to buy it at 1235.00, and if that order is filled, then we will initiate a sell order for the equal amount, and that would be a stop at 1218.00. So that would be the easiest way to go ahead and initiate this limit order if you're currently trading Forex gold. As I said, I do believe that right now we do have this base forming in the market. We have had this series of dojis, or let's call them very, very tight trading ranges between the open and the close. The highs and the lows have been significant, but we have these doji candles here and doji-like small-bodied candles right in here, and I absolutely see a base forming. Fundamentally, let's realize that this month gold has in fact reached all-time highs, not only in dollars and in euros, but in the sterling, the Swiss franc, and most importantly, an interesting piece of news is that holdings in the world's biggest gold-backed exchange-traded funds, these EFTs, that also rose to a record yesterday. Right now, economies are being stimulated, according to Bloomberg, by every bank in the world printing money. And because of that, we believe that this can be nothing but a very, very bullish tone for the gold market. As I said, I am looking for the $1,300 mark to be reached in gold, and I believe that it could do that over the next 6 to 8 months. However, traders, before we get to 1,300, and 1,300 is my target at this point, we have to be able to effectively go in and take out on a closing basis this 1265. So traders, I am looking to position ourselves on the long side on a pullback. I do believe that this market has more upside potential. I believe that the technicals as well as the fundamentals are extremely strong in the market, and it's simply a matter of us getting into the market at a position that we're comfortable with, meaning that we're in a situation where we buy on somewhat of a dip and that our stop gives us good protection from the volatile ranges that we most certainly will experience. This has been Gary Wagner with WFGForex.com, your daily market update for Forex Gold. Wishing you, as always, good trading. Bye-bye. We'll talk to you tomorrow, the first day of July.